We at BASF had a need to implement a new contract management platform due to our old system being just a pure repository, storing contracts with very limited functionalities with regards to reminders and also sharing and reporting on the information. This software was at the end of its life cycle, so we needed to have a new software, and at that point we started looking into alternatives and ultimately chose Icertis.
The benefits that we're looking to get from ICM, they are a partner of our ERP platform in Workday, so it was very important for us to have a provider that was going to be able to integrate with our ERP platform, of which Icertis will be able to do so with Workday. And more importantly for us was the user experience for our business. So the business love Icertis, it's very easy to use, very intuitive, and it's going to give us one single platform that we're able to manage source to contract and provide us with a tool for the business to be able to manage our contracts over the entire life cycle of that contract.
Daimler selected Icertis because it's the best-in-class contracting application. As we have seen that contracting and awarding has to come together.
We choose Icertis because we were looking for a platform that seamlessly integrates with our IT landscape and also fulfills our strategic IT requirements.
Daimler chose Icertis because it is a standard software. It is easy to integrate in our legacy system landscape and also to a third party. They ramped up the system to an operational mode within 4 months. I have never seen this in Daimler before, that it can be that fast.
You enter a contract request, you're not going to get anything for at least 5 days, sometimes it's 7 days. Today, we can turn them around, sometimes in less than a day. And so it has really streamlined that process. We have everything in one place. People can search, people can find those records and access them themselves if they need to. It ensures that when that contract is signed, we have thought through the financial aspect of it, and we're going to make money at the end of the day.
If we have a contract with a supplier in the U.S. and it's a global supplier, my team in China can look on the system in China and say, hey, we've got a contract with this supplier, we can leverage it, use it for our benefit. Me as an attorney, I am not an IT person at all. Icertis has really been user-friendly. I can get in, I can navigate through the system, find what I need, and really all my business folks can as well.
Contract lifecycle management really touches almost every aspect of a corporation's functioning. And so as a company chooses to embrace the digital world and digital functions that can give it greater efficiency, contract management is at the heart of that.
Here are some of the unique benefits we found in using the Icertis product. And I can summarize them as the ability to enable terms of conditions management in a configurable manner, auto-scaling and leveraging Azure to handle peak demand during fiscal end periods, and most importantly, support for various user interfaces. Icertis platform is meeting our SLA expectations by generating complex, multi-page volume licensing agreements at peak times across multiple regions and languages.
The big benefits we're getting out of this solution together with Icertis is that we have an integrated solution for sourcing and contracting, more efficient process, and a lot better regulatory compliance.
We have our risks transparent, we have our process transparent, and our buyers like the software. It's easy to use. The software guides the buyer through the process, so the user always knows what to do next.
I love to work with the Icertis team because I have never seen a company that has this passion and this motivation that you can see in every colleague that I have met before.
Now we are able to really know how many contracts we are doing internally, what information is included in those contracts. It sounds a little bit basic, but before that we didn't have that information, at least at a global level. Also, we are able to measure the cycle time of how many time it takes us to make a contract, which is an information we didn't have before as well.
Icertis addresses the most complicated contract management problems with the easiest to use software, and that combination of solving hard problems and at the same time being easy to use is extraordinary.
A terrific example is Icertis. They actually take contract management and make it a born-in-the-cloud software platform for doing commerce and digitizing all that old information. For companies to stay competitive, they really need to be using technology in all their processes. You cannot possibly keep doing things the way you had historically done them and be relevant and competitive, because you're going to be surprised by your competitors, and you have to keep reinventing yourself and finding ways to digitize your processes if you're going to stay competitive.